All right, folks, this is Bruce from the Epic Experiment, checking back in. I've been sifting through our Dragonstorm goodies, and I have found this little card here, and I'm thinking I wanted to talk about it. So Hardened Tactician is 1 white and a black. It's an uncommon human warrior. That's a 2/4. And it says 1, sacrifice a token, draw a card. And this card is the sort of thing that people pass right over, and they look at it and say, well, that's clearly a limited card. And I would say, no, I think this actually is a commander card that has been dressed up and hidden in a set. So, the rate on it, 3 mana for a 2/4 is pretty good rates, pretty good rate for a card. But this ability here, 1, sacrifice a token. It isn't gated by a tap ability. All right, it's gated by mana. And if you can make a bunch of mana, either you've got a land that produces multiple mana, or you've got a bunch of things that you can use to generate lots of mana, then Hardened Tactician is going to allow you to use that mana to draw cards. Then it stipulates that you can put it with any token. Any token. That is a treasure token, for instance, or a goblin token, or a soldier token, or a thopter, or a zombie, or a food. It doesn't matter. Any token will play with it, and you're going to be able to refill your hand. It looks very similar to the effect that you have when you play Regna and Krav. Krav has a very similar ability, where black, sacrifice X creatures, target player draws X cards, gains X life, and puts X+1/+1 counters on Krav. Well, Krav's a little bit different in its templating, but it is a rare. But you can sacrifice creatures, or token creatures usually is what you do, and you are fueling your card draw. Well, Hardened Tactician is very similar in many respects, and this is an uncommon. So this card is a excellent little addition to all sorts of decks that are playing black and white. Maybe you're playing Abzan, maybe you're playing Mardu, maybe you're just playing straight Orzhov. But this little guy is a great inclusion, and you should be looking at it to add it to your deck. Now, of course, everybody, it depends on a whole bunch of other factors. How many tokens can you make? What sort of how are you going to use them? Or do you have other ways to turn those tokens into a valuable resource for your game? But this is something you just shouldn't pass up and say, well, forget about it. That's a limited card. I don't need to worry about it for Commander, because you absolutely should. All right, folks, that's it for me tonight. Thanks very much. If you like what we do, please click that like button. And, of course, subscribe. The drive to 50 subscriptions for the month of April is still alive. So help us out. Help us get there. Really appreciate it. All right, everybody. Thanks very much. Talk to you soon.